Some of our other core investment strategies for this fund really apply across all our funds. Our geographic tendency is toward the Northwest. We like the Northwest a lot. We think COVID plays into this some. The outdoor lifestyle, millennial demographics, and other things Northwest have to offer, focus on technology will all lead to growth in the Northwest post-COVID, continued growth. We also like the Western US, which is our primary focus for investment. So we'll stay focused in those regions. Another core tenet for us is risk mitigation. We always, as much as we like good real estate, we always want to have a business plan going in. Buying something cheap doesn't mean you're going to be successful. So we work hard on risk mitigation on every deal we work on. It's a combination of pre-leasing, good underwriting, creative restructuring, just really being focused prior to entering a transaction as to how we're going to execute on it, how eventually we're going to exit. I think our deal sourcing is probably the most unique thing we do. I would just describe it as a rifle shot. We don't bid on deals. We typically don't work with brokers. We often identify deals or situations and attempt to find an entry point because we like the deal, we know there's a problem. This plays very well in a COVID environment. All of our transactions to date in COVID have been done that way, and we'll continue to source that way. We're obviously a small fund, so we can't compete against the big boys once something goes to bidding, and frankly, anytime there's a bidding war, people end up overpaying. There's an amount of capital sitting on the sidelines, so people like us just have to be more creative and more aggressive to get into deals. The distress we're seeing is pretty much as we predicted when we sat down together and put our COVID strategy in place. It's been situational distress. Every one of our deals has been a victim of this, everything from partnership challenges complicated by COVID on down. That theme's going to continue for us. We're still looking at a number of bankruptcy, receivership deals, and we find complex, messy deals like this are the best way for somebody like us to enter a deal. Number one thing at times like this is going in at a low basis. You make your money on the buy. We're looking for substantially discounted assets, and that will continue as long as we are investing in this cycle. And then strategic monetization. This just means that we're opportunistic sellers. We don't have a program on exactly how we're going to exit, the time frame. We're going to be opportunistic. When you make all your money on the buy, sometimes within 12 months, you could hit an exit that makes sense. So we also may hold on to these assets for the life of the fund. But I think being open to that and not having too fixed a strategy is important when you're doing deals like this in a unique